when you brought up in the beginning about the Judge Judy's and things like that, the kind
Mhm.
of sensationalism that can go on TV and social media and whatnot, I think people are automatically drawn to think that family, and it can be true. Family can hurt you and do things that are significant. You can, there are times where you have to walk away and end relationships with family members over some very serious things. So family,
Yeah.
it can do harm to you in ways that you just can't imagine would ever happen. But I do think that that's more of a sensationalized idea. I've always been warned about working with family. I've done it now for 26 years, very successfully. I think it can be done. Again, I think it all boils down to boundaries, communication, and forgiveness. It's those things. But you have to be working with somebody equally as mature and
Yeah.
capable. It's not always about how you respond and do things, it's about how they respond and do things. Are they mature enough to be in that situation? And again,
Yeah.
that's where I found, I think, my situation very unusual with, ex-husband and ex-wife working together. There could be an enormous trust issue, and was for a very long time, significantly. But again, we just brought in our maturity on that one
Yeah.
and made it possible. But it takes two. It takes two. So
Because
trust.
it's gonna benefit both of you guys too, right? If the business fails, you both fail. It's not yeah.
Fail. Our children fail.
Yeah.
And ultimately, that's what it's about is, the kids and the, not just the family dynamic, but, if we don't do well and our kids don't go to college, our kids don't have cars, our kids, don't develop well emotionally. And there's a lot of significant things that can happen if we don't, but not everybody can do that. And you can't trust, I don't care if it's a friend or a complete stranger that you hire off the street, just based on their resume and one interview. There's going to be trust issues everywhere, and you should be able to trust your friends and family more. Is that the case always? No, it certainly isn't.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can be extremely significant in that case, but no, I think for the most part you can rely and trust the people that you know and love to work with you.
Yeah, I think that's always a gamble, right? Because like, trust in that type of relationship can go 2 ways, right? People have a business and maybe they have a business that they've had for 20 years, and you find out that the person that's been working with you for 15 years has been, like, embezzling I'm not exactly sure what embezzling is. I think that's stealing money. You know what I'm saying? Or stealing money or doing something fraudulent, right? But then if that person is your partner, it's also like, how many stories do you hear about, like, someone getting cheated on with a coworker, and this is someone that you have to remain professional, because if you and your partner own a business and you find out that your partner's cheating on you with somebody at work, you have to treat that person at work exactly. You can't change the way you treat them or the way you react to that person just because of that. So there's like two sides to it that you just have to that you really can never know if someone is going it really does come down to trust. Like, and do I believe that this person is going to do me wrong and stuff like that. So that's why I've never really I'm really big on like documenting and stuff like that. And if people want to get prenups, or I don't care if that person is like your closest family member, your best friend, your twin, your you know, twin from the womb type thing. Like, if there's a contract to sign, have them sign the contract. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And as messed up as it is to have to take somebody you care about to court, if that's what you have to do,
Right.
then that's what you have to do if someone breaks your trust.